Welcome to this historical event. We are here live from the Grand Palais in Paris. I am Hayley McQueen and I will be hosting this magical evening. What an evening it is. We will finally see the next generation of trucks from Scania. Behind me, the launch event itself will be taking place right now. It is unfolding, it is all kicked off here. This is Scania's biggest new product launch in more than 2 decades. Erik Ljungberg, you can just see there on the stage, head of corporate relations, opened the event just a few moments ago on stage, greeting the 1,300 or so guests in the auditorium. So now everyone eagerly awaiting the actual reveal. So we are delighted to have you along watching with us live online. There are many possibilities as well to share this great evening. If you are on social media, get involved. You can see the hashtag right down there, which is NextGenScania. And you can watch us live on Facebook as well, and nextgenscania.com. Well, we really are standing on historic ground. Just look at this. It is a beautiful building, an example of design innovation. These are the values that have characterized Scania through its 125-year history. The Grand Palais des Champs-Élysées was built for the 1900 World Fair in Paris. It continues to be the venue for many of the greatest events in fashion and art. Here, artists such as Matisse and Picasso first broke through, but also horse and motor shows have been held here. And the greatest fashion houses have paraded their latest creations along the catwalk. And today, we can look forward to another outstanding work of art, the next generation Scania. Now, with us tonight, there's not just me in the studio, we have our 2 supercharged, there we have it, live reporters who'll be bringing us all the information from where the action is. We have Samantha Cord. Hi there, Samantha.
Hi there, Hayley. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And we have Oriel Danielson as well. Hi there, Oriel.
Hello, Hayley. Hi, Samantha.
So, Samantha, tell us exactly where you are.
Well, I'm standing right in the exploration area, and behind the camera, which you obviously can't see, I can see all the actual trucks. So I'm feeling really lucky that I'm being allowed inside here. And obviously this area is off limits to all visitors until after the reveal. So it's really exciting.
And Oriel, where are you?
Yes, Hayley, I'm standing here in the back of this magnificent auditorium, right behind the stage where Henrik Henriksson, CEO of Scania, is getting prepared for this historical moment. Later tonight, I hope to interview him, but let me tell you right now, standing back here, you can really feel the suspense building, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I think we're all very excited. Thank you very much. You two will be with Samantha and Oriel for plenty more throughout the evening. Well, Oriel just mentioned there, didn't he? Henrik was just stepping on stage as our cameras were backstage. And the CEO of Scania, Henrik Henriksson, is there. Let's take a little listen and have a look at him now.
It is also to help you build a more sustainable future in the communities in which we live and for society at large. Through brilliant engineering and a focus on continuous improvements, we have fulfilled these ambitions year after year, decade after decade. Most importantly, we have delivered on these promises together as one team. Today we are 45,000 people employed at Scania, operating in more than 100 countries, and we are truly a global family. We learn together, we collaborate together, we share our ideas together across boundaries and cultures. And that is the greatest source of strength we have.
So here we are, expectations, my goodness, aren't they just high? Not just here in Paris, but also throughout the world of transport as well. And earlier, we visited one of the biggest truck stops in Europe to hear what some of the drivers have to say.
Ja, ich habe es vom Internet mitbekommen.
Ich habe gehört, Ende August kommt der neue Scania. The Next Generation. Ich habe ja was gehört, aber gesehen habe ich noch nichts.
Ja, ben heel nieuwsgierig.
Da, mislim da će biti lijepa. Scania ima jednu od najljepših kabina što se mene tiče.
Also ich selber bin ist jetzt 4 Jahre alt, bin sehr zufrieden. Ich könnte mir jetzt nicht vorstellen, was ich noch mehr brauche.
A legfontosabb számomra az, hogy ugye kényelmes legyen, mivel nagyon sokat utazunk a kamionba.
A nice driving position, but the driving position in the Scania is good anyway, like, so if the new ones are the same, it won't be so bad.
Ja, ik wil heel graag de nieuwe Scania zien. I want to see the new one.
Yeah, they're excited. I'm sure you're excited as well. Really great to hear from the drivers themselves. After all, they are the ones that are going to be working and living in these vehicles. And we have a little something for you as well. Here's a little taster of what's coming up in a few minutes. Well, I'm very pleased to say we have Erik Ljungberg, who is in the studio with us now. Erik, you were greeting the guests on stage a little earlier. I mean, it looks spectacular. Sum up how big this is.
It's absolutely fantastic for us. I can't use the right amount of words to use, but it's great, it's special, it's an historic event. We have been working on this new product more than 10 years now. We have invested 2 billion euros into this new product. And it's not only a new product, actually, it's also a next generation of Scania, delivering even higher profitability to our customers with our solutions, but also more sustainable solutions than to our society at large.
And why Paris? Why this venue here, this spectacular venue we're lucky enough to be in?
Yeah, I've got that question before actually, but for us it was an easy choice. To start with, Grand Palais here in Paris. It's an absolutely fantastic venue and a location. It's a dramatic example of design innovation right in the heart of a city then famous for its rich and proud heritage. That are themes that resonate strongly with Scania. France is one of our home markets, one of the biggest in Europe for us. And we have been producing trucks here since 1992. And then of course Paris is right at the forefront of sustainable solutions and sustainable transport, and that's a subject very close to our hearts.
And are you nervous?
I wouldn't say I'm nervous, I'm excited because now it actually starts. In a couple of minutes we will show the new truck to the whole global audience. And of course we are very excited how the customers, the drivers will receive it, and we hope that they will love it as much as we do.
Yeah, I'm very sure they will. Erik, thank you very much indeed. Well, you mentioned there the customer, you the customer, hopefully watching us online as well. Hi there. For all of you who want to follow a little bit more on social media, you can do just that. Look us up with the hashtag. There'll be plenty of pictures as well that you can look at, and lots of videos also with the hashtag Next Generation Scania, all centered around the new truck. So keep telling us about your expectations and you can follow all of the information there. Well, as well as that, I'm very pleased to say I'm joined now by Steve Pope from the UK. We talked about the truck drivers, we've seen a few of them. You are an actual truck driver, and in fact you have been one of those selected to test drive, not only that, but drive it thousands of miles up and down the country, camouflaged for a great length of time. Tell us what that was like.
Yes, that's correct, Hayley. It's been absolutely fantastic, and as you say, thousands of miles have been completed and still thousands more to do. But it's been absolutely brilliant. It's been an experience that is second to none, and I'm just so grateful that Scania have given me the chance to do this.
And so tell me about an ordinary day. What does that entail? And I mean, how do you keep people from being nosy? Because they're not easy to hide, these trucks.
They're not the easiest things to hide, no. And on a normal day, you know, we just go out and we do our normal thing. But when we pull up for night time or truck stops, it's a case of drawing those curtains, getting those curtains closed, stop people looking in, and believing that they know everything about what's inside.
I mean, how do you keep them from doing that? Because you must have had to come up with some stories as to why the truck looks as it does.
Yeah, that's right. It's been brilliant, the stories I've had to tell them. It's all to do with green screen technology, and it's all to do with radiation testing and bulletproof trucks. And some drivers believe it and go away quite happy. Others just walk away shaking heads and still none of the wiser.
Good job you've got a good imagination.
It is really, isn't it?
What has it been like to be inside it? We can't reveal too much, but from a comfort level, from a driver's point of view.
The comfort is absolutely superb. I live in my truck 5-6 days a week, and it is home from home. It's the comfort and home comforts that I've taken with me to make life easier all help, and I really wouldn't be without it at the moment.
So lots of your opinions help with Scania make this an even bigger, better and special truck. And they treat the customers as their number one, don't they?
They really do.
They are the most important people to Scania. How important is that the company and the customer has such a great relationship?
Well, without the customer's input into something like this, certainly they're not going to get first-hand experience as what's right, what's wrong, what does feel good, what doesn't feel good, and without our help and customers' helps and the rest of the driving experiences that we've had, we wouldn't be here today with what we've got.
Yeah, and very briefly, sum up what you're going to feel like when you see it unveiled. I know you've seen almost what it looks like, but to see the official unveiling of it.
It's going to be so exciting, isn't it? It's going to be really good.
It is. Well, thank you very much indeed. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself driving around up and down the country as well in that camouflage truck, and we'll see the real thing very shortly. So thank you very much indeed, Steve.
Thank you very much. Thanks now.
So there we have it, Steve, a very important part of that process there. And the new truck generation that you're going to see in just a few minutes, well, it comes from a very long history, 125 years to be exact. This is the Scania legacy.
A lot has happened in 125 glorious years, and yet something remains the same. Scania is still at the forefront of reinventing how the world moves both people and cargo. Just like we have been since 1891, where railway carriages were being produced under the name Varbis in Södertälje. Through the merger with Malmö-based Scania, creative and groundbreaking new vehicles started flowing from our factories. The Yellow Peril rolled out of the factory in Malmö in 1901 and was followed a year after by the Varbis first truck, which could haul 1.5 tons of cargo and had a top speed of 12 kilometers per hour. We've never lacked courage, and we've had a sense of adventure from the very beginning. Such as when these 5 gentlemen drove from Malmö to Stockholm with a truck in just 33.5 hours. Since then, we've continued to challenge our trucks and drivers with things like daring deliveries to Dubai and ice transports from northern Norway to the heart of Africa. Field tests still remain close to the Scania heart and help us develop. No detail is too small, and we strive to improve in every area, from our textile shops and painting facilities to our assembly lines and developing of engines. We are proud to have skilled employees and successful factories in many parts of the world. Our buses and trucks have been award-winning and groundbreaking for design, functionality, and environmental awareness. We will never stop changing how the world moves its people and cargo. That is our legacy.
Yes, that was the Scania legacy, and isn't that a tremendous story? And the truck we'll be seeing later on this evening is just the latest jewel in the crown. But what can we expect in the years to come? With me now, joining me now, is Head of R&D, Mr. Claes Eriksson, and I'm sure he can provide some useful and great insights. Hi Claes, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fantastic. What an evening.
It's really, truly spectacular. But talking about the future, what can we expect in the years to come?
Well, in many ways, the future is already here. But most definitely, we will see much more of electrification. We will see a lot more fully electric and hybrid buses in our cities. We will see more hybrid delivery vehicles in urban areas. And we are currently testing long haulage trucks on motorways that are charged from overhead power lines, much like trains. And that's just the start.
Fantastic, that's just a start, you say. What else can we see then?
Digitalization is definitely changing the world, and transport is no exception. Everything will be connected, and so will our vehicles. In fact, we already have over 200,000 connected Scania trucks and buses.
Really, do you have an example? Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, this opens up a lot of opportunities for more smart and sustainable transport. And one example is that since we continuously monitor vehicles, we now know so much more, so we can individually adapt maintenance and repairs to the operational characteristics of that particular vehicle.
That's fantastic. And speaking of digitalization, of course I come to think of autonomous vehicles. What can you say about them?
That's another area with major development. I'm happy to say that Scania is at the forefront also in this area. We will soon start tests with fully self-driving trucks in a mining environment. Of course, it will take a while before we see self-driving trucks and buses on public roads. But meanwhile, we continue researching and developing autonomous vehicles, and we learn more. What we do know is that this technology has the potential to increase safety and efficiency on roads.
That's fantastic. But you told us about electrification, digitalization, autonomous vehicles. What do they have in common?
They all have in common that they can contribute to more sustainable transport.
And that's just what the world needs right now. Thank you very much, Claes Eriksson, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and back to you now, Hayley.
Yeah, thank you very much, Samantha. Getting lots more information about these new trucks, which we're going to be seeing just behind me not long now. And it's not only about a new product launch for Scania. This truck is also a means to achieve a future of sustainable transport. That is hugely important, because earlier today, Scania organised a sustainable transport forum where experts outlined how to accelerate the shift towards a sustainable future for the world of transports. Now let's hear from former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, where it is all about sustainability in a global perspective.
Good evening, and thank you, Henrik, for your kind welcome, and allow me to applaud you and the Scania Group for your commitment to pioneering sustainable transport. In a way, Henrik, you summed up my speech by indicating that you put the individual and sustainability at the center of all that you do. And that, in essence, is my message. As today's insightful discussions have made clear, the need to build more sustainable society is an urgent one. Improving sustainability is a priority not only for the government but also for business in every sector and industry. After all, no business can succeed in a society that fails.
Yeah, great words from Kofi Annan there. Now, for all of you watching, don't forget there are plenty ways you can follow this evening's events and pick up information as well thereafter. There'll be lots of pictures online, videos that you can watch as well, all centered around the new truck. So keep the hashtag with Next Gen Scania coming in, and we'll also have experts online as well a little bit later to answer some of your questions. But for now, tell us about your expectations of the new truck as excitement really builds. Now, talking about building, in Oskarshamn, Sweden, Scania has secretly built a state-of-the-art cab manufacturing plant over the past few years. It is perfectly unique in its kind. Over 200 robots do all the assembly work. Joining me in the studio now, I'm very pleased to say, is Helene Hirvlen, a leading engineer at Scania. Now, you coordinate and manage many of the 100 long and short-term development projects. That ability, Helene, has really been put to the test in developing a new truck generation. So give us an idea what's involved in the design of a new truck. I mean, where do you start?
Well, we started this project some 10 years ago with the aim to design and shape a new truck that was not only going to be world leading in 2016, but for many years to come. Designing a new truck has given us a unique opportunity to improve many things like fuel economy, drivability, safety, and also creating the best possible work environment for drivers, and that's only to mention a few factors.
And that is time-consuming work, which doesn't happen overnight, does it?
No, it doesn't, I can assure you that. Thousands of engineers, procurement experts, production technicians have been working with the design and at the same time making sure that it's possible to manufacture, maintain and repair. And that has been a huge puzzle. You might think a truck is big, but actually it's very limited space, and it's been really challenging for the project to fit all the 5,000 new parts. And that was not the end. We had to continue, and there was just as much work left in testing and retesting. And still we could not be sure it was all working until we put all the bits and pieces together and tested again. We've been driving multiple return trips to the moon just to make sure. And then finally, as we've seen earlier, we needed to test in real transport operations.
Yeah, I mean, 5,000 parts to fit all those in, goodness me. So quite a relief is it for you to finally see the truck unveiled?
For sure, it's truly a proud moment, and actually I have goosebumps in this heat, it's possible, but we have done something historical together. Now we have this world-leading truck, a truck that can be challenged by the future, a truck that we can continue to develop by adding new ideas and innovations to, and that what makes this job so really exciting.
And obviously Scania at the forefront of technology as well, which must make you very proud to be part of this huge team that makes sure that the future is looked after and looks even bigger and better.
It does. It's truly a proud moment, and the team has been fantastic.
Tonight in this venue here, is this bigger and more exciting than you expected, with the thousands of people that have turned up in this wonderful setting in the Grand Palais?
It's nothing you could imagine. It's bigger and better than you could imagine.
How proud are you to be part of the Scania family? Is it like a family?
It is a family.
Everyone seems to know everyone in Sud Italia. I had the chance to drive a truck as well. I wasn't very good. Luckily, I had someone alongside me complying to all the health and safety and regulations. I have a clean driver's license. But it was not only being part of a family, it seems to be great fun as well.
It is, and I've been with the company for almost 20 years and I still love it.
Yeah.
It's the best employer and the best work you can have.
Yeah, well done. A proud moment, as it will be unveiled in just a moment. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
So, it is getting very close to the reveal itself. We can head back to the drivers at the truck stop now and let them have a bit of a sneak peek, and this is what they said.
Madonna. Ja, habt eigentlich mehr Ecken.
Da, želio bi sigurno ovako jednu. Vidim da je velika kabina, to mi se jako sviđa.
Hele mooie auto. Jazeker, dat wordt onze nieuwe vrachtwagen.
Mijn neues Auto. Gut.
Baš bi mi jedna taka trebala.
Ja, ist so auch gut. Ich würde auch den alten wieder nehmen. Aber ich freue mich.
Okay, well, there are plenty of ways to get in touch with us. Of course, follow us on social media, #NextGenScania. There are also ways to follow us as well on the various social media outlets also. And we can head to the stage now because, very importantly, we have Henrik Henriksson. We can join him now.
Sharing with you here tonight brings that story to life in the most powerful way. As we launch the most energy efficient trucks that we have ever built. For the first time in 21 years, we are introducing a new product that through its very foundation will dramatically reduce fuel consumption and take CO2 levels to a level that is unheard of in our industry. It is the culmination of all the knowledge we have built up from our engineers and all the knowledge from our customers and drivers, and based on the insight of more than 200,000 connected vehicles. To the very last detail, it is tailored to address your operational challenges and to serve the societies in which we live. Designed for 2 million kilometers, that in itself a statement of sustainability. 10 years in the making, it represents an investment of over 2 billion euros and the incredible work of all our dedicated employees. This is our next step in the shift towards a future of sustainable transport. Designed, developed, and built for the only business that matters, yours. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with a heart bursting with pride that I introduce to you the new generation Scania. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Scania is finally here. Our most important product launch ever. And to the 45,000 passionate Scania employees that have been part of this journey and has given so much of themselves along the way, all of you have made this incredible moment possible for us. Thank you.
Wow, what a moment, what a dramatic introduction. It was never going to be anything else. And yeah, the crowd absolutely loving it out there. It really is fantastic. Well, we hope that you are loving what you are seeing via watching live online. Thank you very much for doing so. Facebook Live, of course, is where you can catch all the action, and via Scania.com. So Scania Next Generation. And you can follow us as well via social media for plenty more information about this truck. The pictures, the videos and the stories are starting now. So have a look on social media and you'll find out a lot more about what you're currently seeing on stage. And after the event, you'll be pleased to hear, there'll also be experts on hand to answer lots of your questions. I'm sure plenty of you will have many questions, but we'd like nextgen.scania.com to keep going and make sure that all of you, thousands of people who are currently watching us right now, pass the message on to those who might not themselves have got a chance to see this wonderful, wonderful launch tonight. Well, you don't miss a thing. Back here on the stage, you can see everything that is happening, the dramatic introduction of this wonderfully beautiful looking truck. Talk about getting the aesthetics right. And we have the man who has just been speaking and introducing these trucks on the stage, a very proud man. Oriel is with Henrik Henriksson now, I believe. Oriel?
I'm standing right here with a very, very happy Henrik Henriksson. The new truck generation is finally launched. How do you feel?
Oh, it feels fantastic. I mean, we've been waiting so long for this moment, and it's great to see it really happening now, because there's a lot of hard work that have been put in by all the great Scania employees, and finally it's here, and we have so many news that we want to share with you, so stay on, because there's more to come if you stay on and hang on with us.
If you were to give one message to our viewers that are watching live right now, what would it be?
It would be that, I mean, we have invested a lot of money, a lot of effort in this. We have spent a lot of time to understand what the customers really need. But we have developed something here that is unique for our customers, that will improve their profitability, make them more profitable. And it's not only products, but it's also services. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you all face to face, in person, and get your immediate reaction of what you think about what we have achieved. But we are so proud, and we think that this is going to be a game changer.
Thank you so much, Henrik. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much there to Oriel, with Henrik fresh from the stage. So plenty more going on behind me that we'll keep you up to date with as well. But I'm very pleased to say that we now have Martin Sylvan, who is in the studio with us, head of Scania's sales and marketing of long haulage trucks. So Martin, I mean, what did we just experience there?
Yeah, this is great. And Haley, this is what a modern truck looks like. It's completely new, and it's designed to make our customers even more profitable. It really supersedes anything we've seen before when it comes to fuel efficiency and performance.
And what about one of the major features of the trucks? Apparently that is aerodynamics, I gather.
Yeah, we're definitely setting a new standard when it comes to aerodynamics. Look at the new cab shape, the clean cab corners, all the flush-mounted components and the tight panel gaps. And everything to reduce air drag. We have even improved the airflow under the vehicle. And this, in combination with our hugely improved powertrains, cuts the fuel consumption with impressive 5%. Additionally, we have engineered great precision and feeling into the handling, stability and braking performance. We move the front axle forward, we're introducing a new cab and front axle suspension, and so much more. The truck really needs to be experienced on the road.
And you have more to show, don't you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the first thing that strikes you is the new cab. We're introducing a fantastic cab range, now extended with the S-cab, which comes with a completely flat floor for maximum comfort and space.
So inside, it is, I mean, it's a stylish design. It's like that of a luxury passenger vehicle that we can see now.
Yeah. When designing the interior, we literally started to identify the optimal driver position, and then we built the cab around it. And everything can be tailored to the needs of our customers, from the shape of the steering wheel for excellent cross-cab access to personalized instrument cluster. Driver comfort, interior quality and living conditions. Everything is being elevated to new heights with a fit and finish never seen in this industry before.
Are you feeling very proud?
I'm feeling very proud.
Yeah. And sum up the evening. How would you sum up where we are, what this means to you?
I mean, this is a great thing for Scania. This is a fantastic evening for all of us, for me as well, and all the colleagues that have been involved in this journey, and finally to show this great product for the public.
Yeah, well, for the information that you told us there, it's certainly very exciting for those watching. Thank you very much,
thank
Martin.
you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, for those of you who are watching, getting a glimpse of what you've been waiting to see for quite some time. Lots of videos, pictures and stories as well about the new truck generation. Go to Scania.com for more on various social media outlets as well, and follow Scania. Their experts online will be there to answer many of your questions as well. Well, I am very pleased to say the man joining me now is going to answer some of my questions. We have Christopher Hansen. I mean, goodness me, this truck looks pretty special. It's fantastic and leading the way in terms of what it does. But the fact that it's a good-looking truck, partly down to you, of course, head of styling at Cat Scania. I mean, how difficult is it to mix technology and also try and have something that is aesthetically pleasing as well?
It's difficult, but well, that is what we do. As a designer, the mission is to know about the technical conditions, to understand the functional needs, and then challenge that. I mean, that is the idea, to get the absolutely best out of the possibilities to create a product that you can sell on the market. And we started with the exterior, with the concept of athletic. So when you see this truck, when you feel it, it shouldn't feel clumsy or fat. It should be more like a racehorse, very slim and fit for the purpose. On the interior, it was agile strength. Normally, when you enter into a truck, it's kind of bulky, it's big things, and so we tried a very different concept. It's much more flowing lines, should be agile and understandable, reachable, everything done for the driver to work perfectly.
And are you pleased with the final results?
Oh, I'm very, very pleased with the result. It's very good. We say, like, the driver should have majestic power underneath, so the masterful control of the majestic power is the idea.
Yeah. And I bet you can't wait to see it out on the road and think, that's mine.
That's true, and I really love this product. I love the truck. It's fantastic.
Well, thank you very much indeed for coming in and telling us a little bit more about what many will get to see close up very soon indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so thanks to Christopher. One of the many key sort of features in the new truck generation, well, that is not just in how it looks, but a 5% reduction in fuel consumption, and that is in the hardware alone. Well, adding services, there is a potential as well of gaining 11% in fuel efficiency, and of course, though, it takes an awful lot to achieve this.
The new generation of Scania trucks is more fuel efficient than ever. Developed aerodynamics, increased injection rate, and powertrain improvements contribute savings in fuel consumption of 5%. Vehicles that are aerodynamically optimized use less fuel. Air flows easily over them and less energy is required to propel them forward. Even small changes in design and shape can make a big difference. After 10 years of styling proposals and studies, final tests were conducted in a wind tunnel. Numerous aerodynamic improvements work together to provide significant fuel savings compared with today's trucks, vehicles that are already considered industry benchmarks in terms of fuel consumption. Another step towards reducing fuel consumption is to increase the fuel injection rate with a precise amount of fuel. This is made in combination with a greater flow to optimize combustion. To reach optimal engine efficiency while considering fuel consumption, the primary objective when designing the new fuel injector was to be able to provide the exact amount of injected fuel at a faster rate, whilst maintaining exceptional reliability and durability. In Scania's new truck generation, both engine and gearbox are fine-tuned in every aspect. For example, the optimized combustion chamber, the new injectors, the improved after-treatment system, and the transmission.
Basically, we have taken an already proven and reliable powertrain and fine-tuned it and optimized it for increased fuel efficiency and better drivability. And then we have installed it into the completely new truck. The facts and figures, they are impressive, but the true difference becomes clear when you drive it. It is a fantastic powertrain.
So many here at the Grand Palais will be experiencing the new features of this truck up close and personal. And we can head back to Samantha, who I believe is with someone who has done just that, an enthusiast, Samantha.
Well, yes, Hayley, of course, there's lots of enthusiasts here, and I found Belgian customer and fleet owner Benny Smites. Hi, Benny, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
How was the reveal? You've just experienced it.
Yeah, it's great. The truck looks great, and to be honest, I was excited because I didn't know what to expect. For my concern, the current truck, or I should say the previous truck, was still up to date, and is still for us the best choice and the best T-show in the market. So I didn't know what to expect because I didn't know if there was anything more to improve. And now I've seen the truck and I've seen the improvements. I really look forward to see the truck on the road, and preferably in red, our company colors, with the name Nina Trans on it.
Great. So you've been in the business for quite a long time, haven't you?
Yes, we are a third generation family-owned company, so since about 20 years, third generation, my sister Nina, my brother-in-law and myself, we run the company, transport business from Belgium with branches in Germany, Czech Republic and France.
So you said you didn't know what to expect, but when you were walking here this afternoon, how did your mind go?
Well, I was curious, and then to see also the importance of Scania that they put in sustainable transport and the sustainability is also a very important element and also part of our business culture. And today I really am I'm convinced that Scania will be our partner for the next years.
Thank you so much, Benny Smites, and have a lovely evening. Thank you. Back to you now, Hayley.
Yeah, thank you, Samantha. Now, engineering design, testing at home and away, ensuring quality, and not least planning production, well, they all form part of a very important process, a huge process before the new truck is introduced. So let's take a look at some of these steps. Now, flip-over accidents can often mean that a truck driver could become fatally injured. Now, Scania has developed an airbag curtain in the new truck, and that has the potential of significantly reducing fatalities. No other brand has this safety feature.
Safety has always been a part of Scania's DNA. Today, the most serious type of accident for truck drivers is when the vehicle overturns during an evasive maneuver. For example, when taking a bend too fast, or at a sudden onset traffic queue, which can lead to the driver being trapped beneath the cab. To prevent this, Scania's new generation of cabs can be equipped with rollover curtain side airbags, a security system integrated into the ceiling, which has never before been used in trucks. Together with the new cab's robust structure, the curtain side airbag's unique ability to protect the driver creates a whole new level of safety for the driver. For 5 years, Scania's new generation of trucks have undergone advanced testing, and over 40 trucks have been destroyed during the process. Every single crash test is planned for over a year, takes 6 to 8 weeks to prepare for, and is over in half a second. Test equipment and sensors are rigged around the truck. Dozens of high-speed cameras are used so that the crash can be studied in detail when the test vehicle drives into different obstacles like poles, passenger cars and concrete railings. By introducing rollover side curtain airbags, Scania estimates that the number of drivers killed in rollover accidents could potentially be reduced by 25%. The potential to come out safely from such an accident has never been better.
We have an impressive guest list here tonight at this event, and with me I have Philippe de Klerk from Belgium, who is the general manager of Gilbert de Klerk Group. And in your fleet you have 180 Scania trucks, is that correct?
That's correct, indeed. We work since so many years with Scania together.
That's wonderful. Tell me about the experience of tonight.
And of course, we are here in a great place in Le Grand Palais, and it's a great honor to be here with the reveal of the next generation. And to me, one of the most important things is to know, yes, what is the future that Scania is looking at, and how do we see that as a company, and is there a fit, yes or no?
Why was it important for you to be here tonight?
But just to receive that information, and especially also as we've seen that Scania is insisting on durable and sustainable development. So that's for us very important. So I think there might be some possible opportunities for future investments and partnerships together.
What is your relation from Scania? You told me something interesting about a memory that you have.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, when I was a small boy, of course, I already saw the Scanias coming on the premises in our home office, where the house was just standing next. And so I saw the 111, 140 Scanias of that time. So and now, yeah, today we saw the reveal of the new Scania, the new generation. So it's looking that impressive and that great.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. We have a lot of guests here in the Grand Palais, but also you who are watching us live right now, you are also our guests. We want to hear what you think, so go on social media and please let us know.
Yeah, make sure you do exactly what Oriol says. Thank you very much for all the comments that were running across the bottom of the screen there. Well, let's have a look at some of the statements made by Christian Levine, who is Head of Sales and Marketing, presenting the new truck generation and his vision behind it.
The new generation Scania has been built from the ground up to meet the needs of 21st century transport. And from me, tonight, representing Scania's entire commercial organization, I would also personally like to express my thanks to all the brilliant engineers, and in that, of course, I include purchasing and production, who have truly excelled and made, from now on, our life out in the market so much easier. To truly deliver on our vision, we need a step change in three critical areas: the driver experience, our customers' profitability, and in sustainability. And we could only do that by introducing a brand new truck generation. And today is not only the launch of a new truck range, but of billions of unique and complete transport solutions that will allow you, our customers, to be more profitable and more sustainable than ever before. This stunning truck that we're launching here tonight truly embodies the Scania image, with outstanding performance and a full range of innovative, connected services. The first thing you'll see is, of course, this brand new cab. It outshines anything we have done before. The look of the new cab range sets it immediately apart. So much typical Scania, with its horizontal ribs in the grille and the wrapping T around it above, and still, without any question, totally and completely new. Nothing has been left untouched.
So of course the Grand Palais is full of enthusiastic customers right now, and I'm meeting up with one, Mr. Daniele Cellere from Italy. How are you feeling?
First of all, let me thank you, Scania, for this invitation, because to be here is very great.
This event is incredible, and the forum was very interesting, and I'm very happy to be here.
What were your expectations like earlier on this afternoon?
The expectation, I was very curious because this was presented as a very important event, and it's really an important event. The location, all these people, so I'm very satisfied.
And it is an important event for you as a customer. Can you tell me a little bit about your own history with Scania?
Yes, because I started in this business 16 years ago in Avi, and I had the opportunity to work closely with Scania to make several projects in alternative fuels as biodiesel and biogas. So I'm very proud that we reached the target to transform this project in trucks, and we are using that.
Thank you so much, Daniele. Please go on and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you to you.
Thank you. Now back to you, Haley.
Thank you. I'm with Christopher Podgorski, who is the Senior VP and Head of Sales and Marketing for Trucks at Scania. We've seen the many great features. We've heard about a lot of them as well. I understand this, though, forms part of a broader picture for Scania.
That is correct, Haley. We have been giving a lot of thinking on how to enhance our customers' profitability. And by this, we are expanding the role of our truck to a broader context.
What does a broader context mean? What do you mean?
Well, never underestimating the significance of our new truck generation. We realize that each customer need and each transport operation are different. So an average truck with an almost correct specification and almost the right features, they will never suit the purpose of all applications, and even if I'm talking of the best truck in the world. So our proposal is really to offer a unique transport solution, and we do that by fine-tuning the strength of our technical specifications and the smartness of our optimized services. And by this, tailor-making this solution for each application and each individual operation. And that carefulness is what really will enable and make the value of a new truck generation perceived by our customers.
And what about Scania's approach? What is their approach?
Well, at the end of the day, we are expanding the scope and the focus on the customer entire operation, aiming to enhance his profitability. At the end of the day, we are introducing a new concept, that is the premium operating economy. We believe it is the best and maybe the only way to face a very challenging and competitive business environment. And we will do that with individual customers and in partnership with them. And to them I have a message. Allow Scania to tailor a solution for the only business that matters, yours.
Christopher, thank you very much indeed. We shall let you join the guests as the events have just wrapped up here in the Grand Palais. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Indeed. So as Henrik Henriksson has just closed the event, the thousands who have congregated in here are eagerly now making their way out into the auditorium where you see Samantha a little early to get a closer look at the trucks themselves, and you'll be finding out a lot more about that. So thank you so very much for watching at home. You can find out lots more information via scania.com, and as well if you're on various social media as well, make sure you can follow all the action. So much information about the new truck. You've just only seen half of it right here. You'll get so much more with the pictures and videos online, together with some really great stories as well. Some of the people that I've been interviewing and that you've been introduced to on our journey this evening, bringing you this action live from the Grand Palais in Paris. But from myself and all of the team at Scania, we wish you a very good evening, and thank you for sharing it with us. Let's take a final look at the new Scania truck.